better stay in line with. See it like me shining. My grind's about family, never been about fame. Some days I wasn't able, there was always.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this. As we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And, of course, Tari Eason. This is first game in his new Phoenix Suns uniform.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Now here's Durant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to DiVincenzo. For three, Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Durant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. Outside for Durant. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 9.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Bridges. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And that one drops.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Eason, the screen. Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's KD. He's got 11. KD a screen. KD on the wing. Another three for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
DiVincenzo with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Richardson with it. Bridges covering. Shot by Easton, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on court.
1:16 left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing.
Oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Screen by Capella. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
At the elbow, Bol. Davis with it. Now Bol defending. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Edwards drives in. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Here's Durant driving inside.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots. Kevin Durant.
No good on the free throw.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
Now Edwards. The three. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Armstrong. Miller surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Outside Edwards. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll. I can guard the post. I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Bridges, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Bridges got 5 now.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Bol on the inbound. And the dunk by Bol.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Dillingham. And he banks in the layup. Dillingham's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Screen by Bol. Thompson. Bol, that's good. 6 points for Bol.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one. Now, the D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Dillingham, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Okafor, high post, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by Bol.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Down low, and that's a foul called on Bol. That's foul number 2 for him. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on court.
The Suns leading. Outside Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
There's a screen. Here's Gillingham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And it's Phoenix's ball. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
I just love the unselfishness in the play of Kevin Durant. He said he wants to play the game the right way. Nice example there.
The shot by Monk is no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Gillingham. It's hauled in by Adams. Suns leading by 6.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Durant doesn't go that time. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Suns substitution. Number 3, Isaac Jones.
Here's Monk. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's KD using his length inside Durant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Monk, no one around him, trains the three-pointer. Monk's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Tries yet again. KD on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
So he gets them both.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And that one, good. Phoenix leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Substitution on court.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. Bull with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bulls got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
To the paint. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Davis sets a screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And both free throws good for Davis. Phoenix leading by 4. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Substitution on court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's stolen by Eason. Inside. Here's Iguodala.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Armstrong with it. Picked up by Edwards. Thompson surveying the floor. Takes it inside. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Pass to Armstrong. In the corner, Bull with it. Thompson outside. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Davis inside. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's blocked.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Pass to Bol. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Armstrong. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Right side, Edwards. And good that time. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Good on the shot.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns ahead, up 4. And we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Minnesota with it. 4-point game. Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol. Free throw dropped for DiVincenzo. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside, KD. Pass to Thompson. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Screen by Capella. Down low.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Suns leading by 4. Now here's Richardson. High post, KD. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timberwolves on offense. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit going into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players when you keep taking those threes that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And then... Durant with the dunk.
Now, KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Davis. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
To the paint, and stolen by Thompson.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Durant. Adams in the high post. 5 on the clock. Inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Eason grabs the board.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
No good from Durant.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. To the wing right side. Armstrong. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Driving to the basket. Now here's Edwards. Now Capella. Bridges outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Eason, the screen. Outside for Durant. On the wing, Thompson. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Edwards drives in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. That's to Armstrong. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Eason. And here's Armstrong. the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Thompson with the 3.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
From deep. Edwards, no good. And so here's Phoenix. Bridges outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Suns making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
KD draws the double. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clocking game. 6 to shoot.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Let me tell you, you my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl, I know, you a little too tame, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least, don't take my talking to your own, I can keep it chill like, I'ma keep it real when your man long gone, if you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good, what's with ya, if you book tonight, that's fiction, I'm outside, no pictures, you want me, go figure, to the back, to the front, you a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one, hey, to the back, to the front, you a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl, I know, you a little too tame, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, hey, girl, you got me, I'm singing, it's like, oh, you got the best of mine, you got the best of mine, you got the best of mine, You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do say, girl, I know. You a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm